Hey guys, and welcome to Tekken 7 campaign. And I've just realized that there's a character episode, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the main story. I've cleared some of it, but I feel like there's a lot more than there is. But I'm going to play it chapter by chapter. Starting with this one, so I'm going to go on mute because I know it's a cutscene.
I remember receiving my first letter from my son a few years back. Scribbled on it were the words, "I love you." I was so happy I cried. At the time, I believed that love was all anyone needed. For some years now, I've been investigating a certain father and son, and I managed to get a hold of the first letter the boy wrote to his father. It said, "Father, one day, I will tear you to pieces." Okay, so this is basically the first one with Kazuya and Hayachi. I played a lot of this before, so I know kind of the moves. Come on. Yeah, that was supposed to happen. Gotta love the intro.
As leader of the Mishima Zaibatsu, Jin Kazama plunged the world into war. He sent the human race to hell, all so he could save it. Fear and hatred enveloped the globe, filling it with despair. Just as Jin predicted, Earth's despair awoke Azazel, an ancient beast sealed deep underground because of its threat to humanity. Jin defeated Azazel in battle and saved the planet. But could the world really be considered saved? The war that Jin began has now evolved into a battle between the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation. One which has kept the wheels of turmoil spinning day after day. It's winner take all, and the prize is world domination. Gene, the one who started everything, has gone missing in the Middle East. His whereabouts remain unknown, but his disappearance has tipped the scales in G Corp's favor.
エリア E2031 にて救難信号を受信。国連軍のヘリからと思われます。
我々が数日前まで当初を捜索していたエリアの近くです。
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
了解。近隣の町もチェックさせます。
久しぶりよのこの場所に立つ。陣を失った財閥が混乱する様子が手に取るようにわかるわい。
I think
If there
that's
were
in
demons
nope.
in this world, what form would they take? The answer to that question still eludes me. That day, I was reporting from a battlefield, gathering news about the war to bring to the world. When I headed back to the barracks, a message was waiting for me. I was dumbstruck. How could my hometown have come under attack? When I returned, nothing was as I remembered. The roads used to be quiet, hardly a car in sight. But now tanks and armored vehicles line the streets like an iron wall. Though it was noon, a thick fog of ash enveloped the sky in darkness. The blackened trees, the burning ground, the pungent, burnt air. The place I once called home was now just an ashen field. And streets echoed with the memories of playing children and delivery trucks. Everyone I loved had been lost to the past. That day, my old life ended, and a new one began. In my loneliness and despair, a hatred grew inside me.
遺跡周辺は全て捜索しましたが、生体反応はなし。やはり当主はもう。
G 社の攻撃も激化しております。
当主が不在の今、いち早く体制を整えねば。
Who's there? What are you doing? Catch him, quick!
Here!
back.
Hmm. これだけか。わしの出迎えにしては少々物足りんの。
One thing about this game that I've realized, you can't change the speaking unit because it's all Japanese. There is some English, but not much. Come on. Campaign is more fun to me, as I said, in my server. But it's not as hard as versing somebody else that's probably played a lot of this. I would have a lot more fun if I was to if I was to use one of my favorite characters. But I can't with this thing. God damn it, how do I block that? Come on. There we go. I think that's all of it. I think it's cutscene too, because there's going to be a lot through this series if I do the campaign a lot.
What do you want now, Heihachi Mishima?
知れたこと。財閥を取り戻しに来たに決まっておろう。
Okay, just to clarify, I'm gonna also turn off the music. Like that. Okay, so I got this right. I said it's Nina, and then he said Nina. So I guessed her name because I've seen her in the selection log of when you want to pick a character, and I also checked her name. She used to be in Tekken 5, Tekken 6. She's been in a lot of them. But when I saw her in this, like just before when she attacked him, I said Nina. And I was thinking it was Nina from the start. And then when I actually said her name, he ended up saying it just after I did. And I got it right. That is Nina.
Fight.
She's an alright fighter, I guess, to some people. Not so much to me. I don't really like using her, but that's just me. But like I said, this is not going to be as hard as versing someone that's played the game a lot like me. But she will be harder than most other bots in the game. Because she's supposed to be somewhat of a boss, I guess you could say. Kind of. I guess. Not entirely sure about that.
Time to die.
Oh, she has a special attack. Oh, so do I. Oh shit. I lost mine. Oh, and most bots don't block. Fucking hell. Shit. Okay. Shit. Come on. Come on. Just did it. Jesus Christ, that was close.
ジンが消息不明である今、三島財閥を立て直せるのはわしを置いて他におるまい。貴様には早速働いてもらうぞ。久しぶりだな、全世界の諸君。わしがここに映っている意味がわかるか。いいよ、三島財閥は再び我が手に戻った。ということはもうわかるであろう。全世界の格闘家たちに次ぐザ・キング・オブ・アイアンフィストトーナメントの開催をここに宣言する。
Excuse me, sir. Just now, Heihachi
知ってい
mission.
る。平八。やはり生きていたか。
Why on earth would you want to hold a tournament now, like this?
説明は後じゃ。出立の準備をせい。おたおたするな。見ておれ。間もなくすべての部隊が整う。
I found myself staying in a cheap hotel. Reports on the hellish war never let up. News of Heihachi's return to the Mishima Zaibatsu had sent shockwaves across the globe, and the announcement of the King of Iron Fist tournament flooded the airwaves day and night. But none of that mattered to me. From my drab room, I just stared up at the moonlit sky, looking for a ray of hope. The concept of evil seemed so vague. Who torched my hometown? The Mishima Zaibatsu? Or was it G Corporation? With the war submerged in chaos, who could tell? In the darkness, a fellow reporter visited me and offered me a ray of hope in the form of an expose on G Corporation. G Corp were at war with the Mishima Zaibatsu, and it appeared that they had the public on their side. People believed that the Zaibatsu had started the war, so it was only natural that they saw G Corp as their saviors. However, my reporter friend came into my hotel and, barely able to contain his excitement, presented me with the picture. It revealed G Corp's true colors, which conflicted with their public image. The picture shed light on the incident that had occurred only a few months earlier.
何者じゃ貴様ら
Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Jack 4. Okay, so I know for a fact that the Jack people in this game is Jack 7. They always made the Jack due to which Tekken it is. Like Jack 5 was in Tekken 5. So this is going back in time to Tekken 4. Now, I've played Tekken 2, Tekken 5, Tekken 6, and Tekken 7. As in this one. I've never played Tekken 1, which I would assume is when he's younger. And I actually like the first fight. That's where that campaign takes place. This one was in Tekken 5. It showed a bit of this, but it never showed it in the campaign. So I was assuming it was Tekken 4, which I've never played. Tekken 2, I didn't do the campaign ever because I wasn't bothered with it. Tekken 3, I'm not too sure. So with all the campaigns, I think they just carry on to the next one, and it just shows previous parts to catch up to speed if you haven't played them, which I've only played 5 of them. 2, 5, 6, and 7. So I've played 4 of them. So there's 7 Tekkens altogether, and I'm pretty sure each one is to catch up to speed to where you're up to now. And Tekken 5, if you play the Heihachi and Kazuya campaign, it will show you the actual story of the game, but you won't know that until you play the previous one, like Tekken 4. And the other one, you can play as any character through any campaign, and you just basically see what their life is about. You can do it with Christy Montero, which was my favorite in Tekken 5. So easy to play as. You can do it as Jin, as you saw before. He's gone missing, which would have been in Tekken 6, but I never did the campaign Tekken 6 either. And all that. So all of this leads up to Tekken 5, Tekken 6 I mean. It all leads up to Tekken 6 and carries on from that to Tekken 7, which is the one that I'm playing now. So I won't know any of the story before this because I never did the campaign. But this will be it for now. I have done this mission before and I'm going to do it again in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.